Welcome back to the Leeds United Career Mode on FC24. We could get very, very close indeed to promotion to the Premier League in today's penultimate Season 1 episode. The league table sees it very close at the top. 2 points between us and Leicester, 2 points between Leicester and Middlesbrough, and then there's a jump down to Southampton and Coventry, so there's a three-way fight for the top two. I have a feeling the title may well go down to the final day, but if we can extend a gap over Middlesbrough today, we might be able to assure promotion to the Premier League today before hopefully the title tomorrow. Sheffield Wednesday, Millwall and Birmingham City will be the three games we play today. And then tomorrow's season finale will be Swansea, Blackburn, West Brom and Hull City. That is the current plan for the time being. We're in a very good position. Our form recently has been not as strong as it was at some points in the season, certainly, with a couple of draws and a defeat thrown into the last episode. But other sides are not necessarily hitting their best form at this moment in time either. But, I mean, we went on a really decent run there other than the defeat to Leicester. Outside of cup competitions, we were on quite a good winning run, to be completely honest. But that came to an end in the last episode, where we picked up a couple of draws and the defeat to Norwich was really frustrating. So we need to bounce back from that, and hopefully we'll absolutely do that. Do drop the video a like if you're enjoying, of course. Make sure you subscribe to the channel with the notification bell ticked and you won't miss out on more. I have a feeling some of you may have missed yesterday's episode. I don't know whether it didn't push to sub boxes or whether just people were busy on Tuesday, or Monday, but Tuesday. But the video got like 50% less views than normal, so do double check if you missed the last episode. Actually, as you see this, it'll be the episode before last. Check that you didn't miss episode 10. Hopefully episode 11 does push to sub boxes. We're saying thank you today to Ali for your comments in the comment section, to Bobinho and to Danny as well. Thank you very much indeed for continually showing your support in the comment section. Hopefully we can justify that support by now going and maybe even getting ourselves promoted today. Sheffield Wednesday's lineup. Whilst you're here, Malik Wilkes on the right-hand side. Josh Windass up top. Barry Bannon in the midfield. Wednesday, I think, gave us a difficult game last time, or did they? I remember Barry Bannon being very good. I think we took a strong lead. Then they pulled one back with a very good goal. Then we showed our strength. They do have 2 wins and a draw in their last 3 games, though. So, despite being in the relegation zone at the moment, they will have ambitions of getting themselves out of that precarious position. Let's not let them do that. Folks, rides the initial challenge to start the day. Sheffield Wednesday's away kit was literally a white shirt, so they had to play in their home kit here. I could maybe have played in my pink kit, the third strip, but you don't really like to play in your third strip at home. We should be okay with the blue socks and the blue shorts. Hopefully, we might be okay with the early 1-0 lead as well. Joel Peru's in the box. Joel Peru fires wide. I made a mistake in the opening sequence saying that we went 2-0 up against Wednesday and they pulled it back to 2-1. They actually put it back to 2-2 before we then extended a 2-goal advantage again. So we know that they have the capability to damage us and to cause trouble offensively. But rather evidently in the opening stages, we're the ones causing the majority of the trouble. Peru didn't really have the space there. We'll get this to Nonto. Tuck it back to Gelhardt looking for Peru. I get lucky that it finds him, but the shot is deflected out. We'll keep that in with Crescencio Somerville if we can, which we can, and then dink it into the middle where Peru will chest and volley, and Dominic Iorfa will absolutely ruin Wednesday's attempts at getting rid of that. That was a very, very, very lucky goal. Wilfred Nonto gives Leeds United a 1-0 lead, and it just fell to him beautifully. It's my 50th match, apparently, according to the graphic in the top left. So we would like to mark it with victory if we can. Could be 3 points that put us well on the way in these latter stages of the season to a Premier League spot for next year. And the side already is in a position where we could, even without additions, feel like we stand a chance of staying up next year. We've got a squad, or at least a starting 11, of mainly 75-plus rated players. Obviously, those teams in the Premier League will grow as well this season. But because our side is so young and we've seen growth so widespread throughout the squad, I think we're going to be in a very good spot to stay up. Whether we challenge for a European spot is something entirely different next season, but certainly the main aim will be to stay up, and we'll take it from there, but we've got to get there first. The minute we're doing what we need to, but we have to do it for this game and then 6 more just to make sure. Free kick for Sheffield Wednesday here. Josh Windass will loft it, and hopefully we'll win the header. Yeah, we will. Dominant in the air there. Pascal Strout, and Gelhardt has well and truly left the defender for dead. Runners everywhere, including a brilliant run here from Kai Wagner, who has the support. Pirou's short. Nonto through the gap. Get it on his right. Wilfred Nonto makes it 2. Always the option for the pass, and more and more deadly in the finish as the season goes on. Nonto extends our lead. This one he had to work for a little bit more, but still very well put away. Oh, Wagner, that is poor, pal. That is not great. Harry Bannon forward into Vokes. Through the gap. Picked off. Picked off again. Worth a go. Worth a go for sure, but Mellier's been pretty damn solid this season. Don't think we've had any complaints at all, really. I can't, off the top of my head, remember any moments where Meslier has definitively, absolutely let us down. It just popped up underneath my webcam, that you can't see, that Leicester have taken a... Oh, go on. What? Oh, yeah. Just popped up that Leicester have taken a 2-0 lead against West Brom, so they are keeping the gap at just 2 as it stands. No news yet on a potential Middlesbrough result with regards affirming automatic promotion today, but as it is at the moment, the title is still very much up for grabs between ourselves and at least Leicester, if not still Middlesbrough. Ugbo out to Musaba off the bench for them, and he's immediately made Cody Drummond look like an absolute amateur. Back here to Johnson. Wednesday would love to get that 2-goal deficit nullified, just like they did last time they played us, and actually hold on to the point this time, unlike last time. But so far, in this fixture at Ellen Road... Oh, get out! He says nervously, it isn't looking likely. Musaba. 10 to go. They've had a go, Sheffield Wednesday. Give them their due. They are trying to stay in the division. It, unfortunately for them, though, just doesn't look like they've got enough to do so. Barry Bannon. Oh, that's a nice ball through the gap. And a great finish by Windass, too. Maybe I should shut my big mouth. Josh Windass pulls Sheffield Wednesday back within 1. Lovely assist by Barry Bannon to poke that ball through the gap. Defender looked at him and then was like, nah. Should have done. Should have closed him down, Kai. Never mind. 2-1 in the 83rd, and maybe we might just shut up shop now. It would be the right thing to do to try and see it through. But I'd love to get Nonto a hat-trick. Oh! How he nearly did. Initially, I thought it was going wide. Then the keeper scrambled. I thought, hello, this might be sneaking in the far post. It did not sneak. Wide of the target. No hat-trick for Nonto, but we should get a hat-trick of points, provided we can now win the ball back. Cresswell's come off the bench and made a good impact there. You guys are keen for me. Leeds United fans are keen for me to make Cresswell part of my plans for this save, and I'm quite happy to do so. He's been very solid when we've utilised him so far, and fingers crossed he will continue to be. Obviously, it's 73 rated. He's not going to set the Premier League alight, but as a backup, he is going to be useful. I'm going to try, and it is just a try, I'm not committing to this, but try and utilise the full squad and not just be like, I'm going to go and sign 3 or 4 players that are better than my first team, and then those backup players just get sold and the first team has dropped to become my backup players. I really genuinely want to try and keep Leeds feeling like Leeds for as long as we possibly can. We get a 2-1 win then against Sheffield Wednesday there. Hopefully you guys are feeling like I'm able to keep Leeds feeling like Leeds. Do let me know in the comment section if you feel differently. Leicester win 5-1 away from home against West Brom in the end. But Wilfred Nonto caps a good team display. Morale for the team is much higher than it was. Unfortunately, the manager favour isn't as high as it could be, or certainly should be. But fingers crossed we're able to maintain at least the orange. We still have a 2-point gap over Leicester, but Middlesbrough lost. A 7-point lead over Middlesbrough. We might be promoted today. Millwall away up next, and we're getting some favourable fixtures at the crunch time of the season, playing sides that are having not so great a time this year, and even though they're higher than Sheffield Wednesday, Millwall, they're actually in worse form than Sheffield Wednesday were. 3 defeats in their last 4 games for Millwall, and they don't look that strong, even though they are relatively, we believe, comfortable mid-table. So I'm not going to make any changes at the moment, I don't think. I'd like to get ourselves promoted first. And then we'll look to play some fringe players and get their morale up, get them some more football, hopefully help their growth. And whether the title comes as well, we'll wait and see. We should be able to get the title as well as automatic promotion, but we'll try and get victory against Millwall first here and see where we go from there. Actually, not going to play in the home kit. We'll play in the third kit. Pretty in pink and gold. You never know. It'll either be gold or silver, I think, for us this season in terms of our league position. We pray for gold, but silver will be good enough. It's not great. Really not great from Millwall. Tuck it back to then go forward. Are you onside, Crescencio? You are. 1-0 Leeds United. We've taken the lead at the Den. Inside 6 minutes. I genuinely thought he was off there, if I'm completely honest. Need to see the replay to see just how close it was. But he's tucked it away nicely. It was the right winger that gave us goals in the last game. It's the left winger that gets us the goal this time. Still people calling for them to be right wing and left wing rather than mids. But I'm quite happy with where they are right now. So I'm going to leave it as is. But appreciate the feedback. Peru, Crescencio again. He's onside for a second time. And he's got support here. And Gellert pulls the shot. Wide of the target. Ordinarily, Peru and Gellert are our go-to goal scorers. So far today, they are not on form. Great. Forward. Space there for Nonto. And Peru's in the middle. Oh, some of it. Nobody, actually. We nod that back. Find a teammate. Archie Gray! Good save. Good effort, too. Shark hits with the stop. Still only 1-0. Doesn't feel like we're 1-0 up, actually. I feel like I'm having to work quite hard for this. We very nearly weren't 1-0 up. We were 2. But Ampadu's header, unfortunately, just arcs past that far post. Keeper was worried about it, though. Gave a little whack-whack with his left hand before diving with his right. But no. Right, Millwall are actually outmuscling us and bullying us off. Bullying us around the pitch at the minute. Obafemi. Nisbet. Oh, it's a good opportunity for Millwall. It really is. Nisbet in behind, but not able to find the far corner. Joe Bryan going off and Brooke Norton-Cuffy, the former Arsenal man, coming on. He might actually be on loan from Arsenal at the moment in this save, but unfortunately for him, Millwall don't have a clean sheet to protect. We do. Unfortunately for him, he's probably going to have to do more attacking than defending if they're to get themselves back level in this game. Drama delivers poorly, but will force the corner. We bully them this time rather than them bullying us. What can Nonto do with a delivery? A good one. Oh, Christ. Gray. Strelk. Strelk! Oh, is that going straight into the awaiting keeper's arms? All right, fair enough. It could have rebounded in. It didn't. Into Denor. Strelk put a toe out. Could get something on it, but not enough. And that's a lovely ball into the channel. And Michael Obafemi, former Southampton man. He's fallen over his teammate, I swear. Penalty Millwall. We were incredibly frustrated at one given against us a couple of episodes ago. I've not done anything there. He's fallen over me. He's literally fallen over me. I've not stepped in. He's just run into my leg, fallen over, and the ref's gone, oh, you've nailed him there, mate. No, I didn't. Nesbitt. Saved by Meslier. Justice done. Because that was never a foul. Oh, no, it's 2 minutes added on. My bad. I thought it was just the one. Touch is decent. Ball's decent. All right, maybe we will grab ourselves one more before the end of the game. Cut it back. Hit it first time. Good save by Sharkic. Nothing from open play. Or just lump the cross into the box. I really don't care if the keeper comes to get this. I'll try and win this header. Oh, he's run away from it. Didn't even lock him onto it because it wanted to blow the final whistle. And blow the final whistle, it has. Leeds United 1, Millwall 0. No sign of a Leicester result so far. In fact, we were the early kickoff, so that's why. Middlesbrough-Plymouth is their game. Middlesbrough should win that, but at the moment we're maintaining our gap over them. So we'll stay at least 7. And if Plymouth could do us a favour, please, Pieface, that'd be lovely. Thank you. And maybe the gap will open against Middlesbrough a little bit higher than it currently is. No, they won. It's 7 points. Leicester haven't yet played. We'll go and play the next game. I know. You don't like me at the minute, but you're not going to sell me. Not going to sell me. You're not going to get rid of me, are you? Birmingham away the next game. And Leicester were victorious. Still, it's just 2 points. And their starting lineup is a 4-2-3-1, similar to us. Again, a side in the bottom third of the table that aren't in great form. 3 draws and 2 defeats in their last 5. A better team, however, than Millwall or Sheffield Wednesday, ratings-wise. But I don't think they're going to get a better result. Switch this all the way out here to the left-hand side. Somerville has been in the goals today, as has Nonto. My front 2 haven't been, so they've actually been changed for this game. And seemingly rightfully so. We love an early goal today, don't we? Bamford and Jorginho Ruter into the starting lineup. And Paddy wasted no time. 1-0 Leeds. Good finish too. Probably on his way out in the summer though, unfortunately, I think. It's Roberts. Oh, stolen away. Of all the people you want to lose the ball to, Crescencio Somerville's probably not the one in terms of a quick counter-attack. Oh, I was trying to get it all the way across. We will get it all the way across. And Ruter! Oh, goal of the season! That's goal of the season. No doubts about it whatsoever. Jorginho Ruter into the starting lineup. Patrick Bamford into the starting lineup. Both of them score in the first half of the game. Taking the opportunity left to them by Gelhardt and Peru not scoring. Archie Gray with the assist with that chest control and then on his weak foot to... Oh, sensational. Absolutely wonderful from Jorginho Ruter. Leeds 2, Birmingham 0, and you won't see a better goal for the remainder of this year. And you haven't seen a better goal previously in this save either. That's goal of the season. All right, Birmingham are really not great here today. I don't know whether we're just on fire right now or they genuinely are really, really bad. But we're just smashing them right now. They can't get anything put together offensively, and defensively they're making mistake after mistake after mistake. Bamford opens the space up for Somerville, drops the shoulder. He looks for a worldie, and he gets it too. Oh my God, the calibre of goal today. Jeez Louise. Somerville does it again. It's 3-0 Leeds. It's good too. Oh, jeez Louise. Birmingham, stop it. I'm getting embarrassed for you. Ruter looking for Somerville. Brought down. Crescencio 4. Well, we beat Rotherham 10-1 in a simmed game. At this rate, we'll eclipse that here. Birmingham are disgustingly bad. God, they just can't keep the ball in possession. They're getting tackled every time they come forward. We either tackle them... Oh my God, he's gone. He's got to go. Bakuna, back pocket, red card. As if things weren't already bad enough for Birmingham City. 4-0 down. Now Bakuna just wipes out Ruter from behind and gets his team down to 10 men. They are the masters of their own downfall here, Birmingham. Ruter to make it 5. No, straight at Ruddy. Not a convincing save, but away at least it goes. This could be a cricket score today. And quite frankly, I'm quite determined to try and get one as well. Bamford wins it back off 1. Bamford wins it back off 2. And then misses. But Birmingham are horrendous. Dazelle. Laird. Dazelle on his own in the midfield now. Laird gets that forward. Dazelle. Shunic. Beautifully through the gap. Don't tell me a team's going to go down to 10 men and then turn up just like the Stoke game. Well, they've pulled one back. Ebobisi pulls it back to within 3 goals for Birmingham City. It was lucky with how it came about. That stop and turn there was great. Got a block on the shot, and then there's not really anything you can do from that. Moving forward, all right, well, the 10-0's gone out the bag, but we could replicate the Rotherham 10-1, perhaps. I'm so unconfident in their ability to do anything defensively that as soon as I get the ball, I'm just quite simply just running at them because you're waiting for them to crumble apart. And they are crumbling. It's going to be... Get up, Crescencio. It's going to be 4-1 at half-time. But the second half, it might not be 4-1. Oh, where has your defence gone? You're all over the place. Bamford, 5-1 at half-time. Birmingham, get relegated, please. You are not good enough for the Championship. Somerville swept out wide to Nonto. The fans in the background singing, we're top of the league, we're top of the league. Bamford's in. Are Birmingham going to start the second half the way they ended the first? No. John Ruddy with reactions to defying his age there to make that save. Bamford heads over the bar, but it did take a deflection off Dion Sanderson, so we'll try again. Looking for a 6th here and not able to get it. Actually, they've found Dembele with that clearance, but this is only going to end one way. If there are no more goals in this game, I would be very surprised indeed, even from just the opening 5 minutes of the second half. Oh, Millwall were beating Leicester until the 50th minute. Fatou's just equalised for Leicester to make it 1-1. So Leicester dropping points. And I think there's no chance of us dropping any points in this game, don't you? So we're, as it stands, extending our lead at the top of the table. Not sure what the result is in the Middlesbrough game right now, but the gap will at least be 7, if not more, as we head into the season finale tomorrow. We intercept that? No. Dembele pushing down the line here. Well, I was hoping for a fantastic second half that saw us challenge the record books with a potential record win. Oh, Leicester take the lead against Millwall late on. Ndidi in the 86th. Ruter in the 87th. We are going to add to the lead. It is 6-1 now, but it's not been as enthralling a second half as it was in the first, unfortunately. Annoying that Leicester have taken the lead in their game as well. So the lead at the top of the table is going to stay at 2 points. This title battle is going to go all the way to the final day, isn't it? But if we just keep winning, then we win the league. Bielik with a free kick for Birmingham in the 90th minute. And hoofed away. Don't add too much on, ref. There you go. 2 minutes only at the end of the game. Added on because, quite frankly, Birmingham needs to be put out of their misery. Both the players and the fans can't get that final whistle to come soon enough. The stands are already emptying as fans decide, you know what, I'm going to try and beat the rush out the ground, get on the train or tram or bus or to the car and avoid the traffic because, oh, you can see how empty the stands are. Jeez Louise. Birmingham fans wanted nothing to do with that whatsoever. St Andrews emptied well and truly, although apparently a lot of the Leeds fans went as well, judging by that. Either we didn't take many, but I'm sure we would have filled that away allocation at St Andrews. Leicester 2-1 winners in the end. Middlesbrough, I didn't quite glance them there. The gap will again at least be 7, at most be 10, with 12 points available at the end of the season for tomorrow's finale. We've got 4 games to go in the division. The board's still getting more and more unhappy with me. You need to just shut up, mate, to be completely honest. We're still top of the table. 50 managerial popularity. 50. All right, cool story, bro. When we win the league title, that will go up. I'm sure it's not going to be a problem whatsoever. How did Middlesbrough do? We leave the standings. Oh, they haven't played yet. Okay, so the gap is 10, but it could be down to 7. Goal difference is heavily in our favour against Leicester as well, so it's unlikely that that sways. But, of course, if we lose and they win, they go a point clear of us. So, goal difference at the moment is not the key stat. We're still on points as it stands. And look at Leicester. They've scored 95 goals this season, Leicester City. 95. Bloody hell. That's outrageous. We've only won 1 more game than them. Tomorrow then, season finale. Don't miss it. Swansea City, Blackburn Rovers, West Bromwich Albion and Hull. As we look to win the Championship and get promoted to the Premier League in the process. Drop the video a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you next time.